This is where raw power, clever engineering, and practical efficiency converge. From compact processors to high-powered wood splitters, today we'll explore machines that transform stubborn logs into useful energy. It may look small at first glance, but this machine delivers crushing force that rewrites the history of firewood processing. Built by Yantai Rima Machinery in China, the RM500 Plus firewood processor transforms raw logs into perfectly split pieces using precision blades and a compact conveyor design. Its industrial roots and engineered power are clearly aimed at the global market, proving that size has nothing to do with capability. Don't let its compact frame fool you. The Han Mini Pro turns heavy logs into clean, uniform firewood with industrial-level accuracy. Equipped with a hydraulic feeding system, a 16-inch Oregon chainsaw bar, and a splitter delivering up to 20 tons of force, this compact processor handles logs up to 14 inches in diameter with ease. All functions are controlled from a side console, converting raw timber into neat stacks within minutes. It strikes the ultimate balance between mobility and power, making it ideal for small firewood businesses or serious homeowners who demand professional-grade performance. Subscribe now and never miss the next firewood beast in action. Out here in the open field, where autumn trees paint the horizon, firewood production is not just about machines. It's about teamwork. One operator handles the chainsaw, dropping clean rounds onto the ground. Another feeds large logs into the processor, where hydraulic wedges split each piece with brutal precision. Further down the line, hands sort and stack fresh firewood as conveyors carry a steady flow forward. Every roll matters. No sawyer means no logs. No splitter means no firewood. No stacker means no orders. The air fills with sawdust, engine noise, and the rhythm of people working as one. This is not solitary labor. It is a community effort where humans and machines merge into a production line powered by cooperation and grit. This is truly how firewood is made. Few things match the raw power of a vertical log splitter at work. Here, the steel ram slams down with tons of force, driving wedges through massive rounds that would take hours with an axe. Each strike is clean and merciless, sending split pieces falling neatly into place. For anyone who remembers swinging a heavy maul against stubborn hardwood, this machine feels like a leap through time. What once demanded blisters, sweat, and endless swings now happens in seconds with the pull of a lever. The rhythm is the same, the wood splits, fibers tear, but the effort has shifted from muscle to machinery. Watching it work is both a vision of modern efficiency and a reminder of how hard the old ways truly were. In an open yard surrounded by rough wood piles, the Beaver LB14 and BAB18 demonstrate how modern firewood work can be both powerful and safe. Oregon bars slice through logs effortlessly, while control panels and conveyors move split wood with ease. Even a single operator can manage the process smoothly. Protective cages shield all moving blades, turning what was once dangerous labor into a streamlined routine. Efficient, safe, and simple, everything combined into one solid machine. They call it the only log splitter you'll ever need. And after watching it work, you understand why. Compact enough to tow anywhere, yet strong enough to crush thick rounds with a single hydraulic strike, this small splitter turns heavy logs into neat stacks effortlessly. With built-in safety guards, simple controls, and professional-grade durability, it's built to last a lifetime. Don't forget to subscribe for more firewood power in action. Inside this bright workshop, firewood season officially begins. Round logs arrive by tractor, pulled from the yard and stacked neatly before cutting. One by one, they are lifted onto the vertical splitter. Steel jaws bite into thick rounds that once required hours of axe swings. Each split drops cleanly onto the floor, ready for the next step. Safety gear is everywhere: helmets, gloves, ear protection, shielding operators from noise, dust, and flying chips. Another worker feeds split pieces into a circular saw, trimming them to uniform size and creating tidy stacks ready for storage or sale. This isn't an industrial factory, but a family-scale operation, where care and efficiency blend with the hum of machinery. Raw wood becomes a resource that will heat homes through winter. This is modern household-scale firewood production, organized, safe, and deeply rooted in tradition. Few sounds are as timeless as a saw biting into old beach rounds. followed by the crack of a splitter tearing them apart. This is firewood the way many remember it, physically demanding yet deeply satisfying. First, the saw carves through dense grain, chips flying. Then hydraulic steel takes over, forcing logs against wedges and breaking them into perfect pieces. It's a dance between muscle and machinery, where modern horsepower meets the timeless rhythm of hand-stacked firewood. Watching rounds open recalls winters past, when families depended on every split to stay warm. Tools today make the work faster and safer, but the heart of the task remains unchanged, a ritual as old as wood heat itself. Few logs inspire fear like twisted elm. Its tangled grain can stop even powerful machines. But here, brute hydraulics meet stubborn wood in a challenge worth watching. Large rounds roll into position. The splitter jaws bite down. Fibers tear apart with an unwilling crack, and sawdust scatters as wedges force their way through. The elm yields, producing stack-ready firewood. For anyone who has ever battled elm with an axe, this is redemption proof that with the right steel and persistence, even the toughest tree can be conquered. You won't believe how fast this monster tears through solid wood. The Redrunner Super Deluxe Firewood Processor rips large logs into perfectly split sections with crushing force and a compact precision conveyor. Efficient and built to deliver professional-level performance every cycle. It proves speed and control can coexist, deep in the forest, where trunks stretch longer than cars. The Japa 365 shows why it's considered one of the best firewood processors on the market. A single operator feeds massive logs into the machine. Within seconds, hydraulic saws cut cleanly, while splitting wedges explode wood into flawless firewood. Conveyors carry a steady flow into cages, stacking pieces as neatly as if done by hand. Safety guards protect every moving part, while the operator works comfortably from a side control panel. What once required a full crew with chainsaws now happens effortlessly. The Japa 365 turns raw logs into mountains of firewood in record time. built in Norway. The Dylan 2054 demonstrates why Scandinavian engineering leads the firewood market. From heavy logs to clean, even splits, it delivers precision, power, and safety trusted by professionals worldwide. Travel back to 1939, when firewood was produced not by automated giants, but by roaring belts, spinning wheels, and raw steel ingenuity. Logs were dragged by vintage tractors, stacked by hand, and fed into massive circular saws that screamed through wood without mercy. Each cut sent showers of sawdust before splitters crushed logs into uneven blocks. The entire machine vibrated like a living beast. This was the golden era of early mechanization, when farmers marveled at unprecedented speed, Safety was minimal, danger constant, but pride ran deep. These relics remind us of a time when innovation meant risk, and firewood wasn't just fuel, but proof of survival, ingenuity, and courage in the age of machines. This isn't just a tool, it's a moneymaker, proving you don't need a $50,000 machine to turn wood into profit. Sometimes, the simplest setups deliver the biggest returns, one split at a time. One machine replaces an entire crew cutting, splitting, and loading logs in an endless ballet of steel and sawdust. From the feed chute, logs roll in like a living factory. The saw screams through trunks. Hydraulics explode wood into perfect pieces, and conveyors carry split firewood into waiting trailers. Feed, cut, split, load, repeat endlessly. What once required dozens of men now takes a single operator inside a protected cabin. This green giant transforms raw forest into fuel at industrial speed, proving how far technology has pushed humanity's oldest needs. Deep in the woods, raw muscle meets engineering. A 60-ton log splitter faces logs that would break smaller machines. Surrounded by silent pines and damp forest soil, the Valtra roars to life. With 60 tons of splitting force, hydraulic jaws crush wood like kindling. Shards fly as steel claws reset for the next strike. Every cycle echoes through the clearing, mechanical power overwhelming centuries of hand-splitting tradition. Within minutes, A mountain of wood becomes neat firewood. The forest, once quiet, now pulses with unstoppable mechanical thunder. From chainsaws in the forest to mid-size processors with automatic feeding, this is where sweat turns into a firewood business. Hand-cut logs are stacked into saw processors, split and fed with conveyor precision. Every rotation converts raw timber into market-ready firewood, dropping neatly into bins and bags. These mid-range machines may not rival industrial giants, but with smart handling, they turn log piles into steady income. The question remains, how much money can you really make from firewood this way? From forest floor to stacked firewood, these machines prove how technology transforms hard labor into precision and productivity. If you respect machines that work with purpose and power, stay with green technology. More real engineering is coming next.